They told you there's a tablet that can cure penis weakness overnight. A single dose of Tadalafil tablets IP, the so-called Takat Kidava, that promises to bring back your lost erection, your confidence, your manhood. And maybe you've taken it. Maybe for one night it worked. You felt alive again, like the man you used to be. But here's what no one told you. That same pill, the one that gave you instant power, might also be draining your natural strength, slowly, quietly, from the inside. Because while it forces blood into your penis tonight, it also trains your body to forget how to do it on its own. What if the real cure for erection problems isn't another tablet, but a way to rebuild what's been stolen from you, naturally, powerfully, permanently? Let's uncover that truth together. Before we go deeper, I want to hear from you. Have you ever tried Tadalafil or any so-called takat kidava for your erection problems? Did it give you real results, or did it leave you feeling weaker over time? Type the words penis strength in the comments if you've ever noticed your erections fading after 60. Your story might help another man who's too ashamed to speak. And make sure to subscribe, because every week we uncover the real science behind men's energy, erections, and confidence. No shame, no pills, just truth. I'm Dr. Katherine Rotker, a men's health specialist with 30 years of experience. And when you walk into my clinic at 67, you don't look broken. You look like Arthur, proud, disciplined, retired, carrying a private shame. You whisper the words you've never said out loud. Doc, I feel like my penis has forgotten how to work. You've been taking Tadalafil tablets IP, the so-called takat kidava, every few days because it promises an instant erection. At first it works. You feel alive. You sleep better about it. You think you found your manhood again. But then the days change. Your natural erections fade. You need a higher dose. You feel drained after sex. You feel dizzy sometimes. You worry about masturbating because it feels different. You start to believe the story everyone tells you. It's just age. That's the myth. The truth is quieter. Your body is sending a signal, not a verdict. Most erection problems in older men come from damaged blood flow, damaged endothelium, and hormonal shifts. Studies show erectile dysfunction in older men is frequently linked to endothelial dysfunction, the lining of your arteries failing to dilate when it should. MDPI, Tadalafil, and other PDE5 drugs force nitric oxide pathways to relax penile arteries and let blood in. That's why a single tablet can produce an erection tonight. It's pharmacology doing the job your body once did naturally. Mayo Clinic +1. But forcing blood through damaged vessels doesn't repair them. It's a temporary pass. Over time, relying on that pass can teach your body to stop repairing the plumbing. That's why men tell me the first tablet felt like magic, and later nothing seems to work the same. By the time men reach their 60s, many already have vascular changes that make erections harder to achieve. Epidemiology shows age dramatically raises ED risk. Organic vascular causes explain a large share of these cases. PMC+1. You're not imagining the dizziness, the fatigue, or the rising dose. Those are real signals the tablet is compensating, while the root problems, inflammation, poor sleep, high sugar, low testosterone, remain. Pills treat the symptom. They don't rebuild the vessel wall or reset your hormones. When you tell me about Arthur, or when I look at you, I don't see a failure. I see a system asking for repair. And I see a path back, not shame, not secrecy, and not only another pill. You deserve clear answers and a plan that restores your natural erection power, not just a temporary takat kidava. The real enemy isn't age. It's endothelial dysfunction, the silent corrosion that starts inside your arteries long before you ever notice a problem in your penis. When you take Tadalafil, it relaxes those blood vessels for a few hours. Blood rushes in, and an erection appears. But if the endothelium, that thin layer lining your arteries, stays damaged, the relief is temporary. You'll need higher doses, more often, and eventually, even the tablets stop responding. According to the National Institutes of Health, more than 50% of men over 60 live with some level of endothelial dysfunction. Think of it like rust building up inside the pipes of your body, slowly choking the blood flow not just to your penis, but to your heart and brain too. That rust doesn't come from nowhere. It's the result of years of stress hormones, processed sugar, poor sleep, and inactivity. It's the price of living in constant tension, of pushing through exhaustion instead of resting, of silent frustration instead of real healing. And for many men today, there's another hidden layer: dopamine burnout. Decades of overstimulation from porn, screens, and fake reward cycles desensitize the brain's pleasure centers. When dopamine falls flat, even arousal feels muted. Your body still wants connection, but your mind has forgotten how to respond naturally. As testosterone quietly drops, about 1% every year after age 40, according to Harvard Medical School, your libido fades. You start needing more stimulation, more time, more pills. You're not broken, you're just caught in a chemical trap your body never signed up for. That's why you may remember your first Tadalafil tablets, IP, feeling like magic, powerful, unstoppable, even euphoric. But now it feels weaker, shorter, emptier. Because the underlying blood flow problem keeps getting worse while the drug only masks it. Endothelial dysfunction is more than a physical issue. It's emotional. It drains your confidence, your energy, your sense of being a man. You start to pull away from your partner. You stop looking in the mirror the same way Dr. Katherine Rotker often tells her patients. Your erection is a reflection of your blood flow, not your worth. That truth matters because blood flow can be repaired. Endothelial cells can regenerate. Nitric oxide levels can be restored. Testosterone can rise naturally. What damages your penis doesn't have to define your future. You can reverse it slowly, naturally, powerfully. Your body still remembers how to perform, it just needs you to give it a chance to heal. To restore natural erections without pills, you have to go back to what your body was designed to do: repair blood flow, lower inflammation, and boost nitric oxide naturally. It's not about chasing shortcuts anymore. It's about teaching your body to remember its own power. Dr. Katherine Rotker calls them her 3 natural erection restorers. They're simple, they're safe, and they work because they rebuild what the pills only fake. Beetroot and pomegranate juice, nitric oxide activators. Both are packed with nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide, the molecule that relaxes your penile arteries and lets blood surge in. The same pathway Tadalafil tablets IP uses artificially. According to Harvard Health Publishing, drinking beetroot or pomegranate juice can increase nitric oxide levels by up to 138%. That surge in nitric oxide strengthens your erections from the inside out. Within a few weeks, men report harder morning erections, better stamina, and a sense of warmth returning to their groin, a sign that circulation is alive again. 2. Brazil nuts, testosterone boosters. 2. Brazil nuts a day. That's it. They're the richest natural source of selenium, a mineral your testes use to produce testosterone and healthy sperm. A 2013 NIH study showed selenium supplementation can raise testosterone and sperm motility significantly within weeks. Just 2 nuts provide 200% of your daily requirement. And that natural rise in testosterone supports stronger blood flow, higher libido, and greater erection control. When your testosterone comes back, your confidence follows. You start feeling more like yourself, steady, energized, grounded. When Arthur replaced his Tadalafil tablets IP routine with these steps, he didn't believe it would work, but after 3 weeks, he noticed something he hadn't felt in years: natural, spontaneous erections, not forced, not drugged, just alive. And that's when he realized the real Takat Kidava isn't a tablet. It's the strength your body remembers when you finally give it a chance to heal. Here's what happens when you stop relying on pills and start healing naturally. Day 3, you may feel a small surge of energy. Your blood pressure starts to stabilize, your mind feels clearer, and you sleep deeper. That's nitric oxide quietly beginning its repair work. Day 7, morning erections begin to return. Blood flow improves as nitric oxide builds up. You might notice your penis feels fuller, warmer, and more responsive. This is your body remembering how to perform on its own. Day 14. Testosterone begins to rise naturally by as much as 20% in 2 weeks, according to Mayo Clinic data. You feel more confident, motivated, emotionally stable. You stand taller, think sharper, and feel that masculine calm returning. Day 30. Your erections become spontaneous, longer lasting, and more satisfying. You no longer need Takadkidava or Tadalafil tablets IP to feel like a man again. Arthur described it best. It wasn't about the erection. It was about feeling alive again. Remember, true strength doesn't come from a pill, it comes from balance. When your blood, your hormones, and your confidence flow together, that's when erections stop being an effort and become effortless again. The biggest mistake men make is mixing Tadalafil with alcohol, or worse, relying on it every day. According to the Harvard Men's Health Watch, long-term use of PDE5 inhibitors can cause psychological dependence and reduce natural erectile response. That's how men fall into the trap, believing their penis can't function without pills, and that belief alone kills natural performance. Another mistake is avoiding all intimacy out of fear or embarrassment. When you stop using those penile muscles, the signal weakens. Stay active. Stay connected. Let your body relearn its rhythm. Brother, your body is not broken. You don't need to hide behind a tablet to feel like a man. The truth is, penis weakness can be reversed naturally, even after 60. Eat the right foods. Move every day. Rebuild your blood flow, and your erections will follow. If this message spoke to you, hit like, share, and subscribe. Comment below with natural power if you're ready to reclaim your energy, confidence, and intimacy the natural way. You're not alone. You're part of a brotherhood rebuilding strength, one heartbeat, one breath, one day at a time.